This cheese plate is a little bit of comfort. When it's cold and wet outside, really all you want is a warm blanket, the fireplace, and some great cheese. One of our cheeses is Robiola Bolsena. This is a great Robiola from northern Italy. It's a blend of sheep and cow's milk. So instead of having the goat in there, the sheep adds a little bit of buttery, nutty flavor to it. The texture is really like velvet. It's one of those that it doesn't really run, but it kind of bulges instead. It's bright white, the rind remains firm, it's supple, it's beautifully melted, and it's one of those cheeses that pairs with about everything else you have in your fridge. So it's a great cheese and sure to warm you up. Next is the vintage cheddar. This is an Irish cheddar. Think of the Irish cheddars as kind of a middle ground between the American and the English styles. The English being the cloth bound and the stronger. The Americans shooting for a very sharp flavor profile. The Irish is mild but not boring. A little bit of nuttiness to it. The traditional cheddar flavor, great texture for kids. Also wonderful for melting perhaps, and even making some of your favorite dishes. This cheese we call Romano. It's our 1-year aged Gouda. When you age Goudas, you do get that bit of crystallization or crunchy texture to it. This one has that, yet stays creamy. It's got a little bit of sharpness and yet those hints of sweetness that are so distinct in an aged Gouda flavor profile. This is a great Gouda for people who perhaps don't like them extra aged, but certainly want more flavor than your traditional creamy Gouda. It is beautiful for a cheese platter, and it's not too hard that it's gonna crumble all over. Next is this bright orange blue called Black Sticks Blue. This comes from England, similar to Shropshire Blue, but much creamier in texture. Nice and a little bit salty with a little bit of lactic sweetness to it. It is absolutely gorgeous for a cheese plate, and not only that, because it's not overpowering, it can really be a crowd pleaser and eye-catching. With the 4 of these, you've got a little bit of comfort at home. Certainly have something if you have unexpected guests or just don't feel like cooking. So enjoy some of our favorites.